Frogs, nigga.
Ryda, man, you already know. It's your boy Now is the guy. Hip hop is real. We got Ryda in the building, man. Skype. We doing it again. Yo, Ryda, I want to say thank you for taking your time, man, to rock with us right here, man.
No problem, man. You already know, man. Y'all niggas always show love. So.
Yo, Ryda, man, you know, Goonies shit, you know what I mean? Cake gang shit, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Ryda, man, you are one of the most, what can I say? You are one of the most talented dudes that haven't been able to get that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, like, period, in this game. And you are part of one of the most controversial groups that came in the game shaking shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're getting tired of this shit. I know every time I see you, you're tired of the whole, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I just need to show these niggas what I got.
Yeah, I mean, it gets to that point, but at the same time, it's like I got other shit going on, like, with the whole music shit. So now I finally got the project done with this time that I've been sitting out. But now that, you know, because niggas were saying I was quiet for so long, and that's one of the reasons I was quiet, because I was working on the project. But now that that's about to be, I'm about to drop the in-studio session of that. I'm about to drop the trailer for the whole project, all that type of shit. Then now we're going to get back into the battle shit. So that's why you see me more active on Twitter and all of that type of shit now. Because what niggas can't take away from me is that I have moments. I bring moments to hate makers and all of that type of shit. And I'm still learning. So all of this time that I've been sitting out and been watching these niggas in small rooms and big stages and all that shit, I'm just sitting back and I'm watching everything to do correctly. That's all. So I'm getting scarier, honestly. But niggas don't know that because I've been sitting out for so long.
Yo, you know, going to the music thing, man. I was talking to Jack the other day, and I was asking him, you know, if he makes music and things like that. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, Ryda look like the one that be in that studio, like that really get it in with the music, man. Is that one of your first passions before battle rap, or?
Yeah, it was definitely music, and I was on music hard, man, and you know, life got in the way. You know, so I was actually supposed to get signed and all that type of shit. But, you know, it is what it is. So that's why I came back and I started to do the battle shit. And my first battle, I ain't do too good. Like, I choked all 3 rounds, all that type of shit, because I didn't know how to prepare for anything that could weigh at me. So it was just like, nah, I'm going to do this shit again. And then ever since then, I've been kicking niggas' ass, man. Like, no problems.
How was the transition going from the music into the battle rap? How hard was that for you?
It wasn't that hard. It's just like you gotta study what you're doing. Like with music, it's more of a flow. It's more of a, you can rely on the beat. You could pick a flow, all this type of shit. But when you battling, it gotta be your words and how you rap that captivate the crowd. There's no music behind that shit, and it's one take. You got one chance to do this shit. You fuck up, it's over. Especially in URL in Urban, nigga, you stumble one slight word, it's over.
Real talk, man. And you got the kind of reputation. You're the baby face killer. You also the quiet guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're not too, you know, making too much crazy, like, you know, threats or, and you know what I'm saying? You're not beefing with nobody and everything like that. But you with the Goonies, man, you got some of your brothers who's out there, they stirring the pot. You know what I'm saying? And recently we had you know, John John the Don. He called all y'all out. He said he'll smoke the whole Goonies. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds retarded, man. Like, and this is the thing. Like, John was on some shit like, oh, it was me that gave the Goonies light. Nigga, no, you didn't. Nigga, we was making noise regardless, whether he was in the picture or not. That's just something for Jack. You know what I'm saying? Him and Jack had that grudge, and they whole backstory behind that shit. So it brung light to their situation. But it didn't make Twerk any bigger. It didn't make me any bigger. Like, you know what I'm saying? What did John do for us? Nothing. The only reason they want to see John is because of Jack. Before that, would nobody want to see John?
Yo, I mean, what's your thoughts on him, you know, feeling like he could, you know, when it comes to this battle thing, like he could wipe all of y'all out? I know, you know, Jack is the first one he got to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what's your thoughts on him feeling like, you know, speaking so boisterous and letting y'all know, like, y'all the young boys, man, y'all not ready for this?
Half of that is he really believes it, and half of that is I need to find a way to get back in. You know, so that's what it is. Like, to say dumb shit like I want to battle Jack and Ryda at the same time, you sound stupid.
Yeah.
Who wants to see that? You know what I'm saying? John versus 2 other niggas. You know what I'm saying? No, they want to see you and Jack. Let you and Jack do y'all thing. That's the battle that they want to see. let that happen. And then if you want to step over here, then I'll kick your ass. And then Twerk will kick your ass. And then you just gonna look stupid. we not these other niggas, man. It's not gonna look like, you know what I'm saying, when he battled Prep or when he battled Wavy and how it looked like, because when he came out there and battled Wavy, it was already with that year, it was like they wanted to see a lot of the rookies lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like automatically, like when they stepped out there, it didn't matter what they said. It was gonna be crazy. You know, and Wavy did his thing that battle. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he won, but he did his thing. I think he should have got more love than what he got. You know, but it is what it is. When I stand up there, nigga, and I'm throwing these haymakers at him, then what? You know what I'm saying? Then what? The crowd gonna react to that shit. And if they want to do some dumb shit, it don't matter. Because my whole goal when I battle a person is to make you feel like you lost. It's not the crowd. If I can make you feel like you lost, then I did my job.
Okay. I gotta bring this up. Like some criticism I saw, you know, like people were giving you. I think it was on a 2-on-2. I think when you was on Gnome and everything. I think it was Gnome, right? And when you guys came and did the whole joint against Swave and everything, a lot of criticism I seen you getting was that, you know, Ryda, he might be a little boring, or he doesn't seem like he's ready for the big stage, or, you know what I'm saying? Did you hear any of those criticisms, and how do you take that?
Yeah, I mean, and that's all the learning process, like going back and watching it and all that type of shit. But dealing with what I was dealing with before that battle, you know, and I still came out there and chose to rap. That's another reason why you didn't see me rap that much. Is other shit I had going on. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you learn from it, and you gotta learn. Sometimes you can't let certain shit in your life affect that moment when you get on the stage too. So you know, it's a learning experience. And another thing on top of that, I was supposed to battle Cortez like shortly right after that. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing was prepping for Cortez and not really a double impact, because niggas remember a one-on-one battle and double impact. They finding excuses now. Oh, you only did 2-on-2s with Jack. It don't count. It don't count. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, so it don't count. So I'm not really going to put super, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to focus on this with this situation or whatever. And then I come back here, and then, you know what I'm saying, we added twerking and all of that type of stuff, the 3-man weave shit and all of that. Like, I'm like, this going to be fun. Like, not really worried about that shit, you know. But it's like when I finally get my one-on-one plate, then that's when it's gonna happen. Then y'all gonna see what I can really do. And the moments that I did rap in that 2-on-2, I had some shit that was shaking the building too. So it's nothing that niggas can really take away from me. You know, it's just that y'all gotta see what I do when I get on that stage by myself, because that's gonna always be the excuse. He hasn't rapped by himself yet.
Yo, being a part of the Goonies, man, and having a bunch of guys with so many different styles, like all of you guys are super different. You know what I'm saying? Like none of you guys rap alike, and even though y'all rock with each other, none of y'all like seem like y'all that rubbed off. It looked like y'all all stayed in y'all lanes and do the things y'all do. What do you feel like is your specialty when it comes to this battle shit? You know, some people got the entertainment where, you know, like Twerk, he bounce around, he could talk, he's still lyrical, but he give you that energy. You know, Jack, he does some whole nother, you know what I mean? Drugs, he brings in the controversy, you know what I'm saying? You see all that. What is it Ryda provides when it comes to the Goonies, man? And some of the talents that you got?
You know, I mean, of course, you already know the haymakes is there. You know what I'm saying? Then you got, you know, when them punches land and I stare at a nigga, when I give that nigga that look, you know, and like Mac Mills said, give a nigga that Ryda look, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit like that. And then, like, you know, little things like predicting the future, or I like to name my guns and shit like that. That's the shit that I do, you know, and people have caught on to that, and it's become a thing. So I'm gonna stick with that and keep building that shit, because every time I do it, they go crazy. So why not keep that shit?
Yo, Ryda, man, I'm not gonna lie, you need a plate, man. Like, you know, the people been asking, they've been wanting, you know, the whole thing with Cortez didn't fall through. Like, is that still a battle you want, like Cortez, or have you moved forward?
Definitely. And the only reason I even still want the battle is because of what happened prior before the battle. You know, like I wasn't really talking crazy to Cortez or nothing like that, because it wasn't locked in. He hopped on Twitter and started talking. And then I started talking back, but then people tried to make it seem like it was me that was hopping out there. You know, that's what these fans are do. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to these vets and shit, they be like, oh, well, you shouldn't be talking to Cortez like that. Like, the nigga came at me. What the fuck is you talking about? It don't make no sense, but that's what they do. And then the other thing that kills me is, like, when people be like, you can't beat this person because he's battled this person and that person and he's been battling for years. What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Everybody that I've battled had more experience than me, and I beat them. So that really doesn't apply to me.
Well, when you see where you at right now in the game, because it's like last year, you know, you let a lot of your brothers shine and things like that. Well, not you let them shine, but they did their thing. And what do you see coming up for you for this year, man, 2018? Because, you know, we don't want nobody ducking. You know, we need to see you, you know, back in your bag doing what you do.
That's why I'm not aiming for, you know, top tiers and shit. Well, not say that I was aiming because I never asked for none of them, but not really focused on the big battle. You know, I'm more concerned about having the battle that people talk about. So right now, you're supposed to have me.
On my wrist